What's up guys, Cody from Pink Gorilla here, and today I'm going to show you how to fix lines on your screen of your Game Boy. If you turn up the contrast real hard, you can see that part of the Game Boy is not displaying the picture. So let's go ahead and fix that. You will need probably a Triwing screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and a soldering iron. The reason I say you will probably need a Triwing is because the backs of most Game Boys, in my experience, use Triwing screws. Not all of them though, so just see your Game Boy to find out. So let's start by taking the batteries out, take the game out, flip it over, and unscrew these 6 screws right there. Okay, now that all of our screws are out, just go ahead and pull your Game Boy apart. And be careful because it is connected by this ribbon. So for now, let's detach the ribbon and pull them apart like this. Next, we'll want to remove the side with the screen. We'll want to remove this board, and it's got a whole bunch of screws. And now these are all Phillips screws, so you can switch over. Let's see, let's count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 screws. So pull all those out real quick. Okay, now that all our screws are out, let's just remove the board. Might be in there a little tight. There we go. Just wiggle it a little bit back and forth and you can pull that right out of there. There we go. Move this aside. And right here, next you're going to want to remove this little like black rubber piece here. Just pull that right off. And this little sticky piece underneath it as well. There you go, just peel that right off. Okay, so now you want to reattach this ribbon cable to this board here. Alright, so we've got a mostly working Game Boy now. Now we need to see which lines are actually working and which aren't, so you'll want to put your batteries in and actually turn the thing on and turn the contrast on real dark and the volume off because that would be annoying. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like there's actually additional lines on the left side as well as the right. So to fix that, all you need to do is heat up this little piece right here. See how those lines are popping in? Just heat it up back and forth, let it cool down, and the lines will kind of settle in. We're just basically reseating this to the connector. Cool. You want to be careful with it. However, this little piece right here is pretty resilient to heat, so you can probably be a little more rough than you're guessing. You can't than you're expecting, but all right. Oh, that one's popping back in and out. And that'll happen. Just warm it back up and let it cool off. That one is really stubborn. Okay, looks like it's all good now. Alright, now that you fixed it, you just want to put this little strip back on as best as you can. It is pretty old, and it's lost a lot of its stickiness, especially after removing it. Let's put that on. Put your little rubber bit back on. As best as you can. And let's put this thing back together. Pull the ribbon back out. Let's see. Boy, that does not want to stick back on. Alright. When you push the board back in, I always like to flip it back over and press the buttons to make sure everything feels right. It's very easy to not have the buttons setting in the right spot. So, all right, let's put our 10 screws back into place. Alright, the 10 screws are back in place. Then flip it over, shove the ribbon cable on in there. Push it back together. And let's test it with a game real quick before we go putting the last little couple screws in. Oop, volume back up. Yeah, looking good. Alright, then you put the last 6 screws back in place, and you are all done. Alright, now your Game Boy screen is fixed. Thanks for watching.